Why your grocery bill feels out of control and what's actually happening. If you've walked out of the grocery store lately and thought, how did I just spend that much? Maybe there's an error and you look down the receipt trying to find an error, but you don't see one. You're not imagining it. I had someone tell me recently, I didn't even buy anything crazy, just normal groceries. Or I didn't even get any meat this time, and her bill was almost double what it used to be. What's frustrating is it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, food prices have risen significantly over the past few years, with some grocery categories increasing 20% or more in a relatively short period of time. So, no, it's not just you. Here's what most people don't understand, though: inflation is only part of the problem. What's the other part? Convenience spending has quietly increased also. Pre-cut foods, and I love that when it comes to fruit and vegetables because I feel like I eat them better, something about having to be the one to cut them. Packaged meals, quick trips instead of planned ones, like planning your menu for the week. Instead, you just go and look at what looks good. And a lot of time, what looks good is something that's already prepared in the deli, which increases that. Or taking young kids into the store with you. They even have those little grocery carts that they can push now. And then they want cookies and chips and everything they can see at their eye level. Sometimes it's just best to go into the store by yourself or to do pickups so you can look down, get your family's favorites and no more, and then you pick up the food instead of going shopping through the store. And don't go when you're hungry. Those are just all small decisions, and small decisions of buying prepackaged, pre-cut. They all compound very fast and get your grocery bill to go even higher than it is. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics also shows that households spend a significant portion of their budget on food, and small percentage increases in cost create real pressure over time. So, food that can be at the grocery store, in the deli, even at gas stations, you can get a lot of foods, and then especially eating out. Here's 3 moves for you. Move number 1, plan 3 to 4 meals for the week, not 7. This is simpler and there's less waste. 3 to 4 meals and make it so that you have leftovers. I always took leftovers in my lunch because I just didn't have the time to go anywhere to buy food during lunch. I worked in a busy hospital, and it actually saved me a lot of money by taking leftovers. Move number 2, store swap intentionally. Not all stores price the same. For me, I go to Aldi after church. It's conveniently located near my church on Sundays, and I get my fresh fruits and vegetables there because, frankly, they're just cheaper and they're still very good. I get a lot of my staples there. It's a discount store in our area, and you may not have that one, but you may have some kind of a store that's discount. Buy the things that are good there. And it doesn't make me feel as bad if a few apples go to waste or if I didn't cut the celery as it used to when I spent primo dollar on the fruits and veggies. Move number 3, cut convenience by 20%. Not all, just some of it. So you got 3 to 4 meals. And there's a lot of meals that are not as expensive when you make in bulk, like chili, spaghetti, goulash, even hamburger helper. We used to have that one night a week. And I can remember a few of them that we really loved was lasagna and the cheeseburger macaroni. So having those meals and knowing what's going to be on Wednesday when we're hurrying up because we're going off to church or we have a meeting planned or we have a business dinner that we're going to, but we have these hot dogs ready for the kids. It's something that you can do to cut waste instead of saying, just order out for them. Especially if you're like us and you get a McDonald's in your hometown and it's so convenient, just go grab a sandwich for them. Just go grab a Happy Meal. You're not failing at groceries. You're navigating a more expensive system. And you may think, well, we're not eating out. But when you're buying the prepackaged, pre-cooked, pre-cut stuff, it adds up and it adds more onto your bill. But you still have moves, even though you're navigating this expensive system. We talked about a few moves here, and if you have a one that's even better than what I listed, list it in the comments because I read your comments and I respond. There's things that you can do, and I know I used to be a big couponer at CVS, and I could save a lot of money on toiletries and then some things on cereals and Pop Tarts and things like that. So you may have moves that can help somebody that are reading the comments, and if you do, post them. If you like this information and want more just like it, so we can reframe our thinking around money. And it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s. If you're in your 20s, great, because you started earlier. Or if you want to be in your 60s, you can do this and you can make small changes that add a big difference to your budget. And even if you have the money to spend on it, but you're not, you can spend it on something else that you really like. So think of it that way. Let's reframe. Sign up for this channel. It doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe. Alan Money Talks, and let's work on this together. Have a great day.